Hey, what's up guys? This is Anthony from Anthony's Customs, and for this review we are looking at the McFarlane Halo 5 Guardians Series 1 Agent Lock. Obviously this is the Agent Lock with the helmet on. We don't have the helmet-less one yet, so this is all you have. And he's all new, obviously, an entire all new sculpt. He stands about 5.5 inches, which makes him about 14 centimeters, pretty close there. And he looks really good. He does seem a little bit too colorful, but that might just be because in the scenes we've seen of him and images we've seen of him, it's been kind of a darker, unlit setting. So maybe he's going to be this vibrant in game, not sure. But either way, the figure itself looks really good. You can see they painted all this like light piping, even though that's not what it is. Blue with kind of like that lighter blue on top to make it look like it's glowing. So that looks pretty cool. Just loads of detail. You can see all those little splashes of silver in there, those different shades of blues and grays and teals or whatever you want to call them. Really well done. And then we have this, whatever that logo is on the top of his head, that looks really good. Visor's painted metallic to look like it's sparkly, so that's good. Just really nice looking figure. He comes with two weapons. We have the battle rifle, which has the yellow striping on it, and the little logo on the back there. It looks really good. Really nicely sculpted, nice paintwork. The pegs, of course, do come out, and you saw already that was on his back. To me, his sits a little bit low on the back, so if the peg was farther forward on the gun, you'd be able to bring it up to where it needs to be, just maybe by like a, I don't know, 1/8 of an inch or 1/4 of an inch, but it's pretty well centered. It's not too bad, so that's all right. And then, just like Chief, he comes with the pistol also. Same exact pistol as before. And just like Chief, you have to cut his finger apart. So again, be super careful about that. And then you're going to have to pry the hand open and get the gun in there. Now the prying part, you really shouldn't worry about breaking the figure as long as you make the cut nice and clean. If you don't cut it too far up and make the finger too narrow, the finger shouldn't break. It's a fairly pliable plastic. There's just no trigger fingers, so you're going to have to separate those in order for him to hold his weapon. So we already talked about how awesome the paint is. The sculpt matches the paint. Obviously, it's really detailed. There's tons of sculpted parts on there. And the cool thing about this guy, he's got tons of glued on parts too. We have these things back here, lots of little bits throughout that stick out from the sculpt, and it really makes the figure stand out. Now the problem is his articulation is the most limited of all of the Halo 5 figures so far. So it's a little bit of an annoyance. It's going to be very difficult to get him in poses. You can force them, stick around to the end of the video and you'll see what I'm talking about. You can get him posed, but it's going to be a little bit hindered. So let's go through the articulation. Head, up and down, not the best range of motion. Sometimes the shoulder pads pop off, you can just glue those back on. The sculpt is fantastic, it looks seamless. But because of the fact that the helmet goes so close to the joint, you don't really get much range. You get enough, a little bit of side to side, you get the full rotation, up and downs, a little bit less than Chief though, so you'll be able to get imposed, just don't expect it to be a huge range of motion. For the shoulder, it's pretty standard, get the arm all the way up, full swivel all the way around on that peg, no bicep swivel there. We get that down here in the elbow joint, so it's a ball hinge, so it swivels in the bicep and the forearm and is ratcheted, but you just get a little bit better than 45 degrees. And once you do that, you get minimal swivel also. So the sculpting looks really good. It's nice and seamless, but less range of motion than is desirable. In the wrist, it's the same as Master Chief. Ball hinge, pretty much what you're going to need to do, you can do, so that's fine. For the torso articulation, he doesn't go quite as far back, but it does look really good the whole way through. He doesn't go very far forward at all. Still looks good though. We do get our full rotation, and we get some side to side, so it's a little bit more limited than Chief, but we can still get him in at least some cool standing poses. His hips, not so great. Same double ball peg as before, but his thigh armor goes pretty high up, and this torso part goes pretty low, pretty far down, so you're just going to get the tiniest bit of motion there and almost no side-to-side motion, just a little bit of a rotation really. So despite it looking good, range of motion is severely impacted. For the knees, they also have almost no range. That's as far as you're going to get the leg to bend. You do still get to swivel around on that, but that's not really that helpful. So it looks good again, but it's very limited. For the ankles, they're pretty much standard. Same ball hinge as the elbow. full forward and back. You can rotate him around to get an ankle rocker. No problem there. The ankles are easily the best part, and then his toe is just like Chief, also a little ball peg on there to let the toe move around. So he looks fantastic, really, really incredibly well detailed. Great looking figure, but articulation is going to be a lot less than is desirable. So if you're looking for a figure that looks awesome, no hesitation. If you need it to pose a whole lot, this guy's going to pose, no pun intended, some problems. Still a really cool looking figure though, so I recommend it. It's just don't expect it to be very poseable, and for $12.50, all that detail and paintwork, I think it's still worth it. So there it is, guys. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you can see my upcoming figure reviews, custom figures, and other good stuff. And in the meantime, keep collecting.